Good morning, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning, dynamite service with explosive results. We are inside of a golf country club located in the town in which I'm in. It's a prestigious golf club, very well known. It's the Ladies Pro Golf Association area. And these are some bungalows that sit on the golf course. And so the parking is really tight. You want to make sure that you're not, when you're pulling over, being intrusive on anyone's area so that they can back out of their driveway. And we'll show you how we park to do this particular job. But I had a guy on YouTube wanting to know what are the basics that he would need. And I told him that there's thousands of hours of research that needs to be done. And then you need to determine what types of surfaces you're cleaning, and you also need to determine the type of cleaning in which you're doing. Is it residential? Is it commercial? So there's a lot of information. There's not just a real simple A plus B equals C type thing, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the things that I have. In the trailer, we've got a 26-foot ladder, and that's on the bottom there. That extends 26 feet. Then we've got a 16-foot ladder. We've got some tie downs. We've got a shovel. We've got lots of different types of gloves, different types of hoses. We've got 200 feet of garden hose. We've got different types of brooms, dollies, different types of detergents, liquids, degreasers, from household vinegar to different types of degreasers. Like I said before, we've got sodium hypochlorite, oxalic acid. We've got a 4-gallon pump-up sprayer, 2-gallon pump-up sprayer. We've got multiple guns. We've got a standard gun. All my guns come with swivels on the end. Those rotate back and forth so your hoses don't get kinked up. This is the X-Jet 5-gallon chemical pail with 30 feet of food-grade hose. We've got a short gun here with a quick connect that allows me to put different types of lances on, so on and so forth. We've got a male fitting here that goes into a swivel once again so that those hoses don't get tangled up. We got a 20-inch surface cleaner, multiple gas cans. The one gas can is for the blower. Blowers are important to have in case you're up on a roof or you have a driveway with a lot of leaves. Multiple parts. Always keep lots of different parts on your vehicle, from your earplugs to your electrical tape, your different types of quick connects. You've got different types of male fittings here, depending on the parts, depending on what you need for your machine. So it's really important to have different types of parts available to you. We have a drill, everything that you would need in here. You always want to keep your surface cleaner greased up. So there's a grease gun inside there. In here, you've got your X-Jet. You've got a high pressure ball valve. This is the DN10 high pressure ball valve. Thing is just a workhorse. You've got your different types of gloves and foot powder and ropes and lances. So it's up to you how you want to customize your trailer, what best suits you. One of the most important things, guys, I can't stress enough, is a chemical respirator. This is a 3M chemical respirator. It'll save your lungs in the long run. So there's lots of different things that you can use to make your life simpler, to make the clean more efficient. But it's something that you have to figure out sort of for yourself. It's going to depend on the type of surfaces you're cleaning and what type of work you're doing, whether it's residential, commercial. Not everything is the same. So we have 4-gallon-a-minute machines. We have 8-gallon-a-minute machines. We have a variety of different types of machines. So take a look at the house, and you can see that this is the house that we're going to be doing today. You can see all the curbing along here needs to be done. You can see how black that is. That's mildew. You can see the mildew in through the driveway here. We've got 200 feet of high pressure that we're going to lay. That way we can pretty much work around the entire house. You see where the blower will come in handy, blowing off all these leaves before we get started, because there is a lot of algae and growth that's under there. We'll show you that in just a minute. This sidewalk will be getting done, and we'll do the sidewalks from property line to property line, as well as the curbing. Because the parking is so tight, this is how we get ourselves coned off to let everybody know we're here. That's 200 feet, 100 feet of single braided, and 100 feat of double braided hose. All my reels are mobile so that I can travel around. I do a lot of boathouses and docks and things like that require me to be mobile. So if I had a fixed Titan reel on the back, I would have to pull my hoses out. There's my machine, 4 gallons a minute, 4,000 PSI. It's at 420cc workhorse. It's a Power Ease engine. I call it a workhorse. It's got a 12 horsepower pump on the back by General. And what I want to show you here is we've got some growth between the seams here. That'll all be taken care of. We've made note that this is a painted surface here and it's very cracked up, so we'll be gentle there. This is the area I was telling you guys beyond where the leaves are. So you have your algae, your mold, your mildew, bacteria, growth. We have moss. So there's a lot of little stuff in there. When we take a look over here, all of the sides here you can see need to be done. Here's the front entryway here, and you can just see how bad this is. So your windows are bad. You've got spider webs. You can see the top, the vinyl, how dirty that is. And if we turn around here, hopefully the sun won't be too bright, and you can see the mud dauber nests and things like that. Soffits will be getting clean. This will be a house wash, driveway, curbing, sidewalks. We'll be doing all of the flashing, all of the fascia, soffits, the house itself, all the way around. And you can really see over here the degree of mold that they have built up. This is ironically the east facing side of the home. Normally mold and mildew collect on the north and the west facing side of the home. And you can see those windows, how dirty they are. You just see you have a mud dauber nest, spider webs, dirt, that kind of thing. So this will come out really nice. You can see all the mold and mildew along there. I'll shoot a quick after video. And originally, I was called to do this job from my Google business page. And actually, I'm sorry. My family, we were members of the YMCA. And I park my rig there sometimes after a hard day's work and have a workout and have a shower. And so she had seen my rig. And that's why it's so important, I mentioned in one of the previous videos, to have your trailer wrapped, have your truck wrapped, let people know who you are. It doesn't matter what your name is. It matters what you do and how to get a hold of you. And she had saw my trailer in the parking lot and called based on that. So that's very helpful, right? She originally called to have her driveway done, her sidewalks done, the curbing done, and her, what she refers to as a lanai. It's actually a screened-in porch associated with the house. And upon walking around, I gave her a quote for those things that she wanted, and I let her know that there were some other things that needed to be done. She later then called me back and said she'd like to go with the full service. So it's not that I'm upselling, I'm bringing it to their awareness. I'm not going to sell something that the customer doesn't need. I'm going to sell something that's going to make a dramatic difference and improve the life and the integrity of the property. So we'll go ahead and spin you around here and show you the windowsills, how they have mold and mildew. The tracks are dirty, your soffits are dirty. You can see the mold over here. This is the screened-in porch. You can see the mold all along the screen there. And you can see the condition of the screens at the top, just all the bugs and stuff. They are actually right on the golf course. And because I think of that retention pond, I think that there's a lot of bugs and things like that. So inside the patio here, we go inside and we can see the dirt that's built up along the sides and that type of thing. That will dust off really easy. This needs to be treated. Obviously, the entire area will be getting treated, but this specifically needs to be treated. You have mold that's growing there, a lot of mold on the screens. Of course, the patio furniture could use some dusting off. Make sure you know what you're doing when it comes to patio furniture so that you're not harming any of their things. Here we go. You can see inside the tracks here. If you look inside beyond the screens, you can see the condition that those are in. So that's a lot of organic matter. It's beginning to grow and you can see the amount of bugs that are flying around. And that's because when you don't have a clean dwelling, that's what you get. We walk around the other side of the house and you can see it's in relatively good condition with the exception of the flashing. So we'll be treating this with probably about a 2% solution on through here. It's very soggy through this grass. You can see the color fade in the paint. One of the first things we do is we look at the paint and we do a finger rub. Rub your finger along the paint. See what comes off. If you have any white on your finger, you have oxidation that's occurring. You want to be very careful when you shoot that. So the flashing will certainly benefit, so on and so forth. And I'm gonna go ahead and get set up. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope this video helped. When it comes to the basics and getting set up, it's really something about your own research. Become a member of the UAMCC, become a member of PWNA, do a lot of research. Watch videos that seem to be productive, guys that seem to know what they're doing. YouTube's a great source for that. And network with business professionals so that you're not out there destroying property, so that you have an idea of what you're doing and you have a conversation in your mind when you're commencing forth your journey in exterior cleaning. I've spent hundreds, thousands of hours researching myself over the course of 25 years. I have done everything from heavy equipment to luxurious cars, residential and commercial, and the industry is always changing. It's upgrading. We're getting state-of-the-art equipment, biodegradable, eco-friendly chemicals and solutions that are out there. So you constantly want to be educating yourself. You never are finished in this process. And you're going to find some things that work for you. You may have some suggestions that don't work for you. So it's something that you have to get out there and try on your own. This video is specifically for the gentleman who had requested some knowledge as to what do I keep on the trailer and what do I have. Now, you should have a shop, and that shop should be dedicated towards whatever types of work that you're doing. I'm not going to keep all of my products on my trailer because I'm not always doing commercial cleaning. I'm not always doing residential cleaning. So you kind of have to know what your jobs are and then gear your trailer for that. Obviously you're going to have probably the same 1 or 2 machines, the same 1 or 2 surface cleaners, and the same 1 or 2 lances and guns. So that's pretty standard and par for the course, and you'll just have to feel out what works best for you and what you like. Good luck, everyone. Keep cleaning. Have a great day. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning. Dynamite service with explosive results. Give me a call at 386-453-4213. Keep cleaning, everyone.